one, the only King Ricochet, and you are listening to State of Pro Wrestling.
Jackson, you're tuned in to State of Pro Wrestling. Follow me on social media at the Young Gun RJ. Thank you very much.
You know, my man is the greatest. My man, he does.
All right. That was a hell of an opening.
Was a hell of an intro, ain't it, fellas?
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was dope.
We were actually thoroughly enjoying that.
I was having a good time with it. How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to the next interview of the day. Saul Goode here with Lex the Nightmare Noir, and we are here with the Summit today.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Awesome.
Fantastic.
En route from Green Bay, where are you heading?
Yep. Back home to St. Paul.
Back home to St. Paul. Beautiful. You guys got any? Go ahead.
Oh no, I'll say it's been a trip. We were in Green Bay area last night for Under the Lights pro wrestling.
Yep.
So you just we didn't get home in time for that, so we were just like, well, we'll just pull over and do it.
You got to do what you got to do. Life of the wrestler, man.
Heck yeah.
Make it work. So you guys have a combined 40 years of experience in the ring. You guys want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, we actually started training in, what was it, 02?
02,
That's
maybe.
what I got in my notes, 02.
Yep.
Yeah, we started training in 02, got trained by Jason Vane, and did quite a few seminars. We got trained with Nick Mondo as well.
All right, that was the other name I was going to bring up. I remember seeing.
Yeah, so that was a good experience. And then it's just been, learning while we're in there and just doing the seminars and just taking up as much knowledge as we can while we're going.
Yep. And even still to this day, it's been fun doing that with all the young guys coming up. Mm-hmm. Still picking their brains a little bit. It's definitely changed a lot since we got in, but
that was the next thing I was going to touch on. How has the game changed with 40 years of experience? How is it different now than it used to be when you guys were trying to break it?
A lot faster.
Yeah, definitely.
Trying to slow these kids down, which was actually yesterday was a perfect example. We actually wrestled, I believe it was a 15-year-old. 14.
Wow.
He was phenomenal. So it's getting pretty crazy. So
14, 15 years old, huh? That's insane.
Yeah, it was nuts. He was really good though. So training around the Milwaukee area is going very well based off of that. So
yes, sir.
Yeah, there's a lot of good schooling going on out that way. That's for sure.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a lot faster. I don't know. We definitely can't do the things we used to do. So we definitely had to change up our style and change up our approach to things. But work smarter, not harder, I guess.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Got to preserve yourselves out there, fellas. Lex, you got anything you want to throw in here?
Yeah. So did you guys know each other before training, or is that where you met?
We met during training. And the funny story for you is I couldn't stand him. We were literally, going through some drills and doing some things, and he no-sold everything that I gave him.
Yeah, I was like, nope.
He was like, no, I'm not having it, because we basically found out we had the same moveset. So him being him, I came into his camp basically, and he was like, oh, this guy does the same stuff I do, so I'm not gonna sell for him because he's taking my stuff. So I didn't really like Joe, at first, but then we started working together and it was like, oh, okay, well, let's do this and let's do that. And then we became like brothers. So it's been, uphill from there.
So if you guys couldn't stand each other at first, how did you guys go from Joe and Derek to the Summit?
So throughout the 20 years or so, we've wrestled each other so many times, so many companies. Like, we got to the point where it's like singles matches. It's like kind of taking a toll on us. We're older. Like, we kind of seen the tag teams that have been coming out, and we're just like, what if we started a tag team?
Well, and at that show that we were at, we both won singles titles at the same night. So that was a huge moment for us. It's like, okay, we're both, not fighting for the title, because we would normally wrestle each other for a television championship or a mid-card title and going back and forth. But we actually won singles titles the same night. And I was like, you know what, dude? We know each other. Why don't we form a tag team? Why don't we try to win some tag gold together for once?
Yep. And now we're here, and now I can't get rid of him.
It's the 2-man power trip story.
Yeah, that happens. So if you guys have been one of the leading tag teams in the Midwest, and you have 20 years this year, I believe, that you guys started. How long have you been a tag team if you were doing singles at first?
We're going on 3 years now.
3
Oh,
years?
Nice.
Yeah. So it's getting there. But then when we became a tag team, you have all these other teams that popped up, like the NDSs, the Royal Flavas, the whole Midwest cover. So we got to work with all these guys, and it's just like, wow, this is insane.
It's different.
So I don't know.
There's a couple of tag teams coming up here that are quite terrifyingly good. I have quite a bit of experience with NDS, actually, and them two, Riley and Levy, blow my mind on a regular basis. I just actually got to see Royal Flava for the first time when they won the MAW tag team titles. Boy, I'd like to see a triple threat with all three of you guys in there. That'd be interesting.
That does exist.
That
has happened, eh? Okay.
Below Zero Wrestling. It was in Duluth. I believe year. I believe that match is on the internet somewhere on YouTube.
Oh man.
Find it, but that match was probably one of the funnest. Very crazy. A lot of flying. Not so much by us.
Right.
But no, that match does exist.
Yeah. I will have to look that up, and if I can find it, guys, I promise there will be a link posted for it, because I want to see it just as much as anybody else.
Oh yeah, that match was phenomenal.
Yeah, I'll have to see.
I see you guys were the inaugural All Out Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that was a huge moment.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I see. Go ahead. Sorry.
We beat Ghetto Gear Solid.
Ghetto Gear, another big tag team.
Ghetto Gear Solid, yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
We have a bone to pick with them. But yeah, we love working with those guys. Those guys are fun, but they're hefty.
They're hefty.
Yeah. They're hefty. That'll be the
nice boys.
Yeah, that'll be.
Yeah, they're a lot of man there.
And they can move too, and that's the scary thing.
That is the most terrifying thing with this next generation, is there's too many big guys that have no business being able to move like that.
Yeah. It's like, I don't even know how that makes sense. Like, was it
Rough Rider Rashawn? He does
the moonsault,
perfect moonsault from the top rope.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense to me at all. Like, I'm like, how do you do that?
It's like a bumblebee flying.
No, so yeah, we've been we're 2-time All Out Pro Tag Team Champions now. We have like a 7-month run going.
Yeah.
And then like a 3 or 4 month run.
Yes, sir.
So, and then we were also Northern Lights Wrestling Tag Team Champions. They're based in St. Paul, Minnesota. So. Hopefully get more viewers their way.
Pete King says Ghetto Gear Solid versus the Summit for the tag team gold on May 18th.
Yeah, that's going to be a thing.
That'll be a
That's
thing.
gonna be a thing.
Yeah, we run into those guys a lot at shows, and they keep jumping us. So we're gonna settle it. We got something for them though. It's all right. We got something for them.
Where can
Settle the
people see
beef.
that happen?
I don't know. Did he change the location of the venue?
I think so.
Pete,
so
I'm sure
I'm
Pete.
not-
If Pete's on here, he'll text it because I think the venue's changing, but it's May 18th.
All right. You got a city? If you're on here, Pete, let us know. We'll plug it for you.
Because I think it was in the works of getting changed or something like that. I think because originally it was like Augusta or something like that.
Something like that.
So Wisconsin, but I think it got changed.
I want to say Cadet, but don't quote me on that.
Well, wait. Pete'll throw it out there. Pete's good at
Oh, sure he will.
stuff out there.
Yeah.
Yep, and doing some research before the summit was a thing. I see that Joseph Alexander here, you wrestled a young Samoa Joe.
Oh, yeah.
You got your butt whooped.
Oh, what was that like?
Painful.
I bet.
Very, very painful. That was like 2005-ish.
2004, 2005.
5. Yeah.
Oof.
I was smaller, young, dumb. Definitely. I was like, I can do it.
You
No,
don't have the mind.
that,
that you
my
have
my
now.
mind.
No.
was not there. He was like a tree trunk. He killed me. Legit. I remember the next day just being covered in just bruises. My body was just battered.
And we were roommates at that time when that match happened, and he could not get out of bed because he was so banged up and beat up. Like it was bad.
Yeah, he whooped me.
Like a true brother, making it worse.
Afterwards, though,
Cadet is out. It's in Augusta. Find a venue in the coming week. Thank you, Pete.
It was in Augusta. Cadet is out. I'll find. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, gonna be either Osseo or Amory, Wisconsin.
All right.
Oh well, there it goes.
Let's go.
I vote for Amory.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, Lex is happy for Amory.
Amory would be cool. That's closer to me.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, it's a cool little town.
And
So
that's
Connor
where,
Clark
Go
wants to know, what do you guys think is better, tag teams or singles?
Oh.
Okay. You want to go first? Or you want me to go
No,
first?
because I don't know.
No.
You go.
Okay. So for me, most of my career was singles, and it was cool, and I like doing singles. I do them again here and there, but I gotta say tag wrestling because there's a whole different art and science to tag wrestling.
Yep.
Like when you get 4 bodies out there, and the way that your minds work and how you piece things together is such a beautiful thing when it actually works and it comes together. So I gotta say tag wrestling.
Yeah, I'm the same thing. Like doing singles my whole career, pretty much. Tagging has been by far the most fun, I think, and most creative with things.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to put moves and like tag team moves together and the mindset.
Yeah.
Little glitchy.
Little bit. I think we're losing you, fellas. Oh, and I think we're back here.
We were just fine.
I love Pete's attitude.
That was weird. Okay.
Yeah, for real, Pete. You're out by Green Bay. Weird things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this, being a Minnesota guy. But best
Friends of the
manager
Squared
ever,
Circle
Williams.
says best manager ever. I didn't realize you guys could see the questions.
Which, yeah, right there.
And we're
Actually,
glitching again.
Got my hat too.
Look at it.
oh no. Are we back?
Yeah, we're good. Pete.
Okay. I'm about to.
Vince Jr. killed the territories. What are we doing here? Oh goodness. So what do you guys got coming up on the schedule? Any upcoming shows? Where can we see the summit in action? Obviously, we got something going on May 18th.
May 18th will be All Out Pro Wrestling tag titles, wherever city he decides.
Who cares what the other guy thinks?
Friday,
We've established that.
Yep. Next Friday, we're in St. Paul at the American Legion. I'd have to get the complete address for that one. But that's Northern Lights Wrestling. Tag team titles be online for there. What else we got?
The 27th, I believe it is.
27th, Wrestle Verte. In Hopkins, very first show. Hopkins,
We'll be talking about that one later.
Yep. So we'll be there. With our boy Leonard.
Yep.
Mr. Literacy.
Came up with that guy too. He was in our training class.
Yeah, he was in our training class.
Yep, worked a couple of times with him. Good dude.
Friday will be the American Legion and Arcade and Phelan, and there will be the Berserker, former WWF star. The Berserker will be there.
Nice.
Yep. Thank you for the assist, Mr. Oliver. And then going into the next month.
Next month we're looking to fill dates the next month.
But we do have a couple.
We have a couple, but I can't remember off the top of my head what it is right now.
It's kind of
shout out promoters looking to fill dates.
Yeah, but it is kind of busy. So yeah, it's like this whole month. I think we've wrestled every week this month.
We do wrestle
every weekend, and then twice this month. Next week. Yeah, almost.
It's the dream.
It's the dream. My body thinks otherwise, but
my body hates me right now, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Are the Summit part of the Mafia?
No.
Whoa, we got a little defensive there.
Different universe.
That's a different universe, so to speak. If it was like a cinematic universe, that's like.
Oh Lord.
That's like a. We try to stay away from that.
We'll leave it at that. Jerry,
yeah, let's just leave it there.
Just three brothers having fun.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that sounds like a Jaren move, actually.
What did Jaren say?
What did he say?
Jaren booed you guys at a Pinnacle Pro show.
Forgetting he was wearing a Summit shirt, he booed because you taunted a kid or something and wanted to be funny.
Oh yeah,
we taunted a kid. Oh, probably. Yeah, we just had a Pinnacle Pro. They had their tag title tournament to crown the new tag team champions, and we were on that show. We wrestled Caribbean Arrogance,
another hot tag team. They're awesome.
Look out for them,
dude. Yeah, they are
phenomenal.
I've worked with them too. They are fantastic.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite matches right there.
Yeah,
it was one of those. So, they're awesome. Pinnacle's awesome. Pinnacle has a show coming up too.
They just had one yesterday, I think.
Or was it yesterday?
I think they had it yesterday.
It's all blurring at this point, but yeah, no, they're good.
I'm guessing that question's for you guys.
Favorite podcast? Don't say indie talk. Oh, Friends of the Square
Circle, baby.
And State of Pro Wrestling is pretty fun now.
Yeah,
I'm glad we got to do this.
I'm glad we got to do this show. Yeah, we're wanting to for a while.
Jaren and Jesse can let's keep it PG.
I like Jesse.
Jesse.
Wow. Jared and Jesse can. Well, I like Jesse, but wow.
Actually, Jared.
May 18th, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. All right.
Yep.
Hi-yo.
So that'll be cool. I can't wait to meet him. Jared actually made us our little action figures.
Oh, you guys got custom figures? You've officially made it then. That's how you know you've made it in the indies. Jared made an action figure.
The thing is, we have so much gear, so now he has to make us new ones with different gear.
Right.
I just want more figures now.
Well, you should probably not mention that you don't like him in live videos. Maybe you'll get new figures.
He knows we love him. He's fun.
I know, I'm just teasing. Yeah. He's a good dude for sure.
AKA get us more figures.
Might even change their favorite podcast. You never know.
Yeah, we've been on Indie Talk so many times. were like a staple of that show.
It was actually my my first interview was Indie Talk.
Right on. That's awesome.
Yeah, see,
Wow.
that's awesome. So Indie Talk's doing big things.
Mm-hmm.
Kind
Good
of.
guys over there. Kind of. All right, guys. Well, we're running down here. Do we got any dream matches we want to talk about by chance? If you guys could go right now against top tag team from one of the big three companies, who are you picking?
Oh my God!
Oh, now you just hurt my feelings.
Okay, this.
What do you mean hurt your feelings? I let you pick.
Because now I gotta think.
Oh, okay. All right. Now we're talking.
I know that they've been getting hurt and stuff, but we've always wanted to do a top flight.
Yep.
Which was
Oh
plausible.
man. Absolutely.
Machine Guns.
Oh yeah, Motor
City Machine Guns. Underrated tag team for sure.
That's probably the top. That's probably the top on my list. That's probably number one for me.
It's kind of funny because that's what I got in my notes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Who else?
Oh, did we glitch again?
I think
Or are we
so.
all just deep in thought? They could just be deep in thought.
Well, we all kind of froze.
I know. I noticed that. Like, wait, are we all just deep in thought? Yeah. Top flight in the summit. Hashtag book it. Someone.
That
I'd
would
watch
be
it.
awesome.
Yeah, I would. And now I definitely know I need to find the Summit versus NDS versus Royal Flavor because that's going to be a brain twister there.
I can find that one because I've worked with Below Zero. That's how I saw the Summit the first time.
Well, there you go.
So I can reach out to Below Zero and probably get it.
All right. Well, I'm guessing we may have lost the Summit here due to technical issues. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We'll be live again here coming up with our next interview. Thank you again to State of Pro Wrestling and Mayhem Media for bringing this to you, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.